meeting of India Alliance is going to take place here in Mumbai on 31st August and 1st of September. I am standing right here outside Grand Hyatt Hotel, where political party leaders will start gathering for this meeting. While there are several issues on which consensus will be built as an effort will be taken over these 2 days, what is right now emerging to be a point of debate is who will be the prime ministerial face at a time when Congress has spoken quite vociferously, saying that at least the Congress wants that Rahul Gandhi should be the face of the opposition for the prime ministerial candidate. Clearly, consensus doesn't seem to be emerging for that. But from Maharashtra now, Shiv Sena tries to quell all the anxieties, saying that this will not be the meeting where the issue of Prime Minister's face will be discussed at all. In fact, top Shiv Sena sources told CNN News18 that not just this India meeting, but the coming few India meetings will not see any discussion on the Prime Ministerial face. When asked what will be the stance of the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction with respect to support to Rahul Gandhi, if at all he is proposed as the Prime Ministerial face, the top sources refused to comment on the issue, saying that we can only say that at this point there will be absolutely no discussion on the Prime Minister's face, and that will not be the issue. At a time when several other factors are also being debated about whether the unity of India will remain intact or not, what is important is the stance that has been taken by at least 2 of the 3 major hosts in Maharashtra. While the Congress has said that it will want Rahul Gandhi to be the prime ministerial face, Shiv Sena says there will be no talks of this. NCP, Sharad Pawar faction, has time and again clarified that this is not the right time to talk about the prime ministerial face. In fact, Sharad Pawar, who's being seen as someone who's not just a tall leader by himself, but who holds great clout among different regional parties and who has great strength in pulling all these leaders together on a single front, he has been time and again saying that it should be the regional faces and regional issues that should dominate the Lok Sabha as well. And once sufficient numbers are arrived at, that is when the discussion about the Prime Minister's face should happen. So there should really be no face as the Prime Ministerial candidate to begin with. Right now, at a time when the meeting is just as close and we are going to see important press conferences happen in Maharashtra, what will be important to see is after the stance taken by both the Shiv Sena UBT as well as the NCP Sharad Pawar faction, whether there are any dissenting voices that come up. On one hand, it is the issue of Rahul Gandhi, whether he will be the prime ministerial face. On the other hand, there is a continuous effort to consolidate the opposition votes, and that is why we are now seeing that at least 12 to 13 smaller parties led by the Shetkari Kamgar Paksha as well as the Swabhimani Shetkari Sangatna, that is the Peasants and Workers Party as well as Swabhimani Shetkari Sangatna, they have now said that they will support the MVA. In a sense, this is a bid by the MVA, the Mahavikas Aghadi, in order to nip in bud any efforts by the other parties to consolidate the opposition vote. So maybe the BRS, which is an emerging force in Maharashtra, or the Vanchit Bahujan Aghadi, which has also been trying to woo all these smaller players, the MVA's effort is to make sure that all these smaller parties are brought under the larger umbrella of MVA and now in support of India, so that there is no further division of votes when it comes to the Lok Sabha elections. Whether this is something that will work, whether Raju Shetty, Jayant Patil and several other leaders of these smaller factions and parties will come for the India meeting is something that will have to be seen. But the efforts are happening full-fledged in Maharashtra.